Hi, my name's Kath Brandseth. My friends call me Kath. I'm currently studying my Bachelor of Education degree online and when I can on campus at Fraser Coast. This assignment pushed me to the limit in regards to my technology skills, and at first I resisted it. However, after learning to understand and tolerate the computer programs, I found my footing and ran with it. Now I'm off and running. So, let's get started, shall we? We're here to discuss notions of difference in the Australian context, and the event that I would like to examine is the story by Australia's ABC News dated December 17th, 2009, titled Japan Starts Whale Hunt. I'll show you that article in a moment. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the history, whaling has been a practice of many nations for hundreds of years and not just by Japan. Other countries include Norway, Iceland, Germany, the UK and the USA. In fact, it was just as recent as 1978 did Australia cease whaling. The story is there on screen for you to read. However, I'd like to draw your attention to the second line of the article in question. It says, anti-whaling campaigners say the Japanese have started hunting in the Southern Ocean. This is the sentence where I would like to begin relevance as to how the event touches on notions of difference in the Australian content. I could see this subject set for the secondary students year 11 and 12, their business and economics class, as the subject matter from the story connects with the QSA, it's the Queensland Studies Authority, and to the authority subjects in regards to economics, legal studies and tourism. I would like our class to be in a relaxed atmosphere with round table discussion, perhaps sitting on the floor. Ensuring the students had had practice in the good old DMC, deep and meaningful conversation skills before, rules are reiterated, not just in regards to turn-taking and participation, but to respect others' opinions. My intention is to create a classroom where students have the opportunity to express themselves and to explore ideas from others that they may not have thought of before in a safe, supportive and nurturing environment where these young adults can practice their skills at negotiation and acceptance. In my opinion, this is the first step in establishing tolerance, explaining that we are all different and have different views, and accepting that difference isn't wrong. It is just different, and that is okay. Unlike the stressful man in the picture, we will be exploring and asking ourselves these questions in a relaxed, informal way. How does it make you feel inside when you hear this? Are you sad for the whales? Angry because someone is not following the rules? Outraged because the whales are being hunted in Australian waters? Is this stealing? Or perhaps you believe that not enough is being done by our government to monitor the situation. Here we will look for similarities and differences. Did the majority of the class accept whaling as a practice, or were they against it? Why? Why not? Did the students look at the issue from an Australian view? Did they demonise the Japanese? Or was there some sort of understanding throughout the class, accepting a different race and culture? Did the students get angry and frustrated over the situation? I can imagine that there may be some negativity towards the Japanese regarding the story published and the issues of whaling. As Australians, we may find eating whale meat unacceptable, unpalatable, maybe even disgusting. The video images we have seen on television hunting and harpooning the whales, distressing. However, what difference is it to regular fishing? Is it because we have more respect for these animals because they are bigger than us? The smaller size fish are down the food chain. I would ask the students to explore our Australian culture by asking, how do you think other nations see us Australians when it comes to certain practices? After all, we are hunting and eating the animals that are on our coat of arms. Do they find that disgusting? Do the tourists spend thousands of dollars, travel hundreds of kilometres to have upfront and personals with our native animals in the wild? or to have them on a dinner plate. And so begins our next discussion on acceptance and tolerance. How does the world see Australians eating their native wildlife? Sometimes we may have a difference of opinion in certain situations to family, friends, colleagues, neighbours. But being able to communicate calmly, effectively and remaining civil to each other is paramount. And an understanding that difference isn't wrong, it's just different.